Why is urban flooding becoming a bigger problem? Imagine walking down your street and suddenly being ankle-deep in water even though it hasn't rained heavily. That's what urban flooding looks like more often now. Cities are seeing more floods than ever before, and it's not just bad luck. Several factors are making this problem worse. One big reason is that extreme rainfall events are happening more often and with greater intensity. Climate change is warming the atmosphere, which allows it to hold more moisture. When this moisture is released as rain, it can fall in very heavy downpours that overwhelm city drainage systems. For example, some cities like New York have experienced rainfall that exceeds what their sewer systems were built to handle, causing sudden flash floods. These systems are often over 100 years old and were designed for much less rain. Another factor is how cities are growing. When new roads, parking lots, and buildings are built, they create more impervious surfaces. These surfaces do not let water soak into the ground. Instead, rainwater runs off quickly into storm drains, which can become clogged or overwhelmed during heavy rains. This extra runoff increases flood risks in neighborhoods that previously didn't flood. Many older cities also have drainage systems that are not big enough for today's weather. These systems were built for less intense rainfall and smaller populations. When heavy rains hit, they cannot drain water fast enough, leading to flooding. Maintenance issues and outdated infrastructure make this worse. Social and economic factors also play a role. Flooding often hits poorer neighborhoods harder because they tend to have less resilient infrastructure. It can damage homes, displace families, and disrupt daily life. Managing floods involves many government agencies, which sometimes work separately, making it harder to respond quickly and effectively. Natural features like parks, wetlands, and permeable surfaces help absorb rainwater and reduce flooding. But rapid urban growth, especially in poorer areas, often ignores these green solutions. Without enough natural spaces to soak up excess water, flood risks increase. From a disaster point of view, urban floods can happen suddenly and cause serious damage. Flash floods can sweep away cars, flood homes, and block roads, making rescue efforts difficult. Long-term, floods can hurt local economies and cause lasting damage to infrastructure. To fix this, cities are working on many solutions. Upgrading drainage systems to handle more water is essential. Adding green infrastructure like parks and permeable pavements help slow runoff. Better flood maps and warning systems can prepare residents. Governments are also trying to coordinate efforts and update building codes to reduce flood risks. In the end, urban flooding is getting worse because of climate change, city expansion, and aging infrastructure. These factors combine to make floods more frequent and severe. Addressing this problem requires smart planning, better infrastructure, and community awareness to keep cities safe and dry.